Good morning. Good morning. Good morning is a beautiful day that the Lord has made that I believe we will rejoice and learn a lot that we're going to learn today. I get this question asked: how long should one take, or what should be the length of the break one takes before they move on to another relationship? Or how long should they take before they start dating again after a breakup? The truth is, there's no definite time frame like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but anything between 3 months to 1 year is good enough time for someone to take a break, for someone to be able to heal, for someone to get ready to get into another relationship. Reasons for why I give for any time between 3 to 9 months to 1 year is because different relationships, the intensity of them vary. Some were not yet at the place where they were too involved emotionally, and so it's easier to detach. Others had already been involved so deeply emotionally, so it becomes harder to detach. So one can heal within 3 months and they're ready to move on. Another one, even at 6 months, is still not yet there. One thing I would want to caution is it's interesting that sometimes people want to talk to anyone who cares, to listen because they are hurting. And my question is, what is the objective of you sharing your pain, your story with everybody? Because some will share their pains with one clear intention: to make the other person, to make their ex look so bad, so inhuman, so insensitive. It's like you're seeking for sympathy and looking for company as you host your pity party. Is it really right? I don't think so. If anything, that's a very high level of immaturity, extremely high. If you are mature enough, you actually need to realize, fine, acknowledge the pain is there, the heart is there, the emotions may be everywhere. You feel you need to speak to someone. And each one of us knows that if I spoke to so and so, this remains between us. If I spoke to so and so, they'll not only sympathize with me, they'll empathize with me, and they'll help me walk this journey. We all of us have those kinds of friends. We also have the category of acquaintances that you open your mouth and immediately you're done. That story leaves your sitting venue, added some salt, added some sugar and some spices, and it is completely twisted. I think the objective after a breakup is not to hurt each other more, is that you amicably agree that it's over and each one of you lives their own way and goes their own way. And God blessing you, you move on to other relationships. Another place I find interesting is on social media platforms. If you can avoid checking your ex on their social media platforms, please do so. It's interesting that people, after heartbreaks, they announce them on social media. Besides announcing, they keep posting things that I think the game is just to irritate the other person, to make them feel like they lost something valuable, to make them feel like you didn't deserve me. Guys, let's be honest. Let's be real. With all honesty and sincerity, if that relationship is broken, don't keep checking. For your own heart, for your own good, don't keep checking what is happening. And the other person, if you're mature enough Stop posting hurtful things that you know very well you're doing it with an intention to hurt, to irritate your ex. I believe by the time people are dating, they are mature enough, emotionally more so. And so you have the stamina to withstand the challenges, the storms that you may come through in that relationship. Take time. Use that time well, the healing period, to assess, to evaluate, to check out what exactly may have gone wrong, what may have triggered the breakup. Could there have been some red flags that probably you may have ignored? And then ask yourself the critical question: how can I become a better version of myself? Because my conviction is that experience that you may have gone through in that relationship should leave you smarter, wiser, and not just an emotional wreck. So learn from that experience such that when now you're ready to get into another relationship, you don't just walk into it blindly. You walk into it with some knowledge. If there are areas in your own personal assessment you realize you may have messed up, then you be careful enough not to mess up in your next relationship. Finally, it is important to pray, because where human beings cannot touch, where human beings cannot reach, the pain, the resentment, the regrets, it's only God who can take care of them. No human can get to that length. Absolutely no human being can get to that depth. So you may speak to a counselor, you may share it with a few friends, but at the end of the day, remember, it is God who can heal. It is God who can position you right for another good relationship. Love is a beautiful thing, and especially when you're doing life with the person that you have totally loved. So don't be afraid to get into another relationship. I know they say once bitten, twice shy, but you know what? That experience you got in that relationship is a good one for you to learn from, for you to warm up and develop some muscle, some emotional stamina for your next relationship. Now you'll be able to nurture it better. You'll be able to navigate through the challenges that also come with any relationship, because truth be told, relationships have got challenges. Nobody can tell you that, oh, relationship iko sawa, we're doing life with minimal, with few challenges. In fact, the storms that come in some of these relationships make us better and make the relationship more firm. So you don't need to look at the disagreements and the challenges that come in a relationship as probably a killer or a destroyer. So don't give up. Don't quit. There are good guys there. There are good ladies out there who will love you, who will nurture that which is in you, to see you grow, to see you progress, because their joy is your joy. God bless you.